Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that everyone is having a beautiful and an amazing day. So I'm going to do just a general collective reading today. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you hear it is when you are meant to receive this message. Keep in mind that energy is fluid, so it could be past, present, or future. He could be a she could be a he. Please only take the messages that resonate with you. Also remember that, of course, the roles can be reversed. All right, so this could be your story or it could be related to someone else. I want to hop into this reading, but I first want to just say that I have received several downloads. I don't really want to go into too much detail about the dreams that I've had, but what I was getting in my dreams and what's even coming to mind right now is something almost similar to like Hunger Games or something like Avatar. I feel strongly that for some of you, what the energy that I'm picking up on, and I actually got this strong download earlier today. But I've really been trying to process it the last few hours. So what I was seeing though is it's almost like in the spirit realm, like somebody is, I couldn't figure out if it's sort of like playing hide and go seek or if it's playing peekaboo. But I feel like for some of you spiritually, you are connected to several different people, and energetically it's sort of like you have something that is trying to manifest in your life, and it almost feels like peekaboo or hide and go seek. Like there is this runner chaser type of dynamic to a situation that's happening in your life with a particular person, but then there is this peekaboo like energy with someone else. So definitely feel there's something here that is a bit intrusive. Now the issue with this energy that I am picking up on that many of you need to be aware of is that for some of you, because it's peekaboo or hide and go seek, it seems like there is a person or a situation that keeps reoccurring in your life. It keeps showing up. And I feel like you've given a situation more power than what it needs. Some of you feel like because this person or this situation, it keeps presenting itself, that it is how can I say this? Like it's like it has a lot of power. And with this hide and go seek peekaboo like energy that I'm seeing, this whatever it is that keeps showing up, it keeps presenting itself and then running from you, or it keeps showing up. I don't think it's real. I feel like it's some type of illusion, to be honest with you. What many of you need to realize is that whatever this is that keeps on coming towards you or entering, like trying to get your attention, or it wants you to, the hide and go seek is there's something that you are meant to find. Okay, there's something that you're meant to find. And if you think about it, in the game hide and go seek, it's like you have to count, you have to count down to go and find a person. There's something here that's supposed to happen for you in divine timing, that you have to find it or it has to find you. But something keeps popping up in your life. Okay. But what you need to know is that whatever this is, I feel like it's only showing up to watch and monitor you. It's not showing up because so you can't think that because someone got to a place first that they could have been faster, perhaps, or they could have just been planted there. That's the word that's coming to mind now. Planted. Something has been planted in your life, in your environment, in your subconscious mind, and it has led to there being this illusion here, or this thought that it's bigger or it's better than you, and it's not. The reason why it keeps playing peekaboo in your life is because it's watching you to see what you're doing. It's watching you to see where your next step is. So really and truly, this is some type of stronghold. And this weekend, I didn't post, and we recently had that full moon, and honestly, it was a super moon, and I've been getting a lot of downloads, so I really took time to just process the things that I was picking up. But what I want some of you to know is that you may really want to do some work on finding out more about the strongholds in your life that are related to like your family, your ancestry and things like that, because what's happening is, due to some of this inherited pain or ancestral trauma and the things that you are experiencing, but that perhaps you don't see, you don't hear, and you don't understand, it's causing this peekaboo like energy to come out in other areas of your life, and it keeps you wondering, well, where is this coming from? It's like I said, it's like a stronghold. It's always popping up, it's always there. This is almost like a, for some of you, it's a generational curse, it's an hex. It's causing there to be patterns in your life. As I split the deck here, I see the Two of Pentacles and the Moon. This is something here, it's like a shadow. It's, for some, it's simply just your shadow side, but it causes a lot of imbalances in your life. It causes issues with you being able to balance life and friendships and family or finances or whatever it is. But again, at night, like I said, hide and go seek. There is a hidden path that is for you. But I feel like every single time you get really close to discovering this hidden path, which is there for the purpose of you taking some type of detour to get to where you actually need to go, there is something that pops up and it blocks you, it stops you. You're needing to understand that this is some type of illusion. This is somebody could have either, like I said, done some type of hex or curse or something like that, and it was to cause this illusion, it was to cause this blockage. You need to be very mindful. You know, journaling is really good. What happens around the moon cycles? What happens during certain times of the year? What, like, really start narrowing those things down, because I feel like you will see some type of rhythm or pattern that's happening, because it has something to do with something being hidden, and it's a countdown, which means that it's something about timing. So moon magic, you know, for some of you, there's a master illusionist around you, or that has cast something in your life to cause issues. The Queen of Wands just came out. I feel like for some of you right now, you're stepping into this energy of being very magnetic, very beautiful. You're charming, you're a leader. This doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but the Queen of Wands is someone who really understands a lot about manifestation. You have the confidence, you're resilient, you're passionate about the things that you do. And then the Five of Wands is here. Now at the bottom of the deck right now is the Four of Wands. And I just saw 717. A lot of you should look up what that number means, 717, especially if you consider yourself to be someone on like a twin flame journey. I feel like for a long time, as I mentioned before, that detour, that hidden path, there's been a lot of adversity around you with this Five of Wands. There is jealousy, there is conflict, there's confusion. Again, here is the illusion. You can see it. There is something here where someone, perhaps I feel, does not want you to see your beauty. They don't want you to see the fact that you are a leader. And unfortunately, many of you have believed this narrative for a very long time. Okay, the Four of Wands is here. Wow, with the here it is, right? It's an illusion. The Seven of Swords. This is something or someone that you dealt with in your past, or it could have been a past life. Okay, but the Four of Wands is here with the Ace of Wands. There's supposed to be this passionate beginning for some of you. I was hearing very clearly a few days ago, a lot of people are actually supposed to be married. Like, you're supposed to be married. You're supposed to have a business. Some people are supposed to have children. There's something in your life that you are supposed to have. And to be completely honest with you, because of this illusion, look at that. Right underneath the Seven of Swords is what? The Empress. Something there has been hidden from you for a very long time. And now with the Judgment, you're waking up to whatever this is. Five of Pentacles. This is some type of lack mentality with the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this right here has everything to do with your beliefs. Okay, this could have been something that was instilled in you since a child. Like I said, be sure to look over things that happen in your childhood, your family, the inner child work or healing that you need to do. There's been this seed of doubt or lack, or like this poverty mindset or something that has been seeded in a lot of people in the collective. Because here, every single time you get the strength and you get the courage, okay, when you see the Queen of Wands and the Empress out here, this is an extremely powerful manifester. So there's something here that you can manifest, that you've been trying to manifest. But what I'm really getting here is that there is something that you were supposed to have, and it has been taken from you. You've been cheated out of an opportunity or many opportunities, but there is something in your life for sure that you were supposed to have. And because of this illusion, because of this hex, this curse, jinx, or whatever this is here, it has caused you to miss out. This has a lot to do with beliefs, family. Okay, the Hierophant is here. So it could be a fire sign, but for some of you, this could even have something to do with your own mother. Okay, or a mother like figure, or father. There's some of you, there's a parent, like I said, and something with, like, this is a generational curse. And you're gonna have to go back and look in your past to figure out where exactly did these thoughts, feelings, and emotions come from, because it is, wow, look, I want you to just see, it is for sure time for you to wrap up a cycle here. You've already learned something or completed something. Self mastery is key. Self mastery and self awareness here. You actually need to answer the call to destiny. So for some of you, it's like you're still kind of hanging out in limbo, but you're needing to go ahead now and take that step to move forward. For justice here, there's some type of karmic justice where things have to be balanced, but you will have to make head over heart decisions. You're gonna have to sacrifice something here in order to actually have your just due, to have whatever is um a part of your destiny. With the star card here, this is going to something that requires very deep healing and you to move away from all type of drama, issues, and obstacles. For some of you, you really need to move away from the things that are living rent free in your mind, whether it's friends, family, a job, or whatever it is, so that you can go on to peaceful, calmer waters, because you have a very, very strong ability to manifest. I mean, so far in the reading here, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Magician here, the Empress, and the Hierophant is out here. Okay, some of you, you are meant to be spiritual leaders. You are meant to manifest these extremely abundant homes, lifestyles, like very, very beautiful, like stable families. Okay, and family doesn't have to be blood. Some of you, you're the person that's meant to be a great friend in a group of friends. You're the like, not being a martyr necessarily, or everyone's mother or father, but you carry a lot of wisdom and you have this gift, talent, and or ability to manifest. That is for sure like your supernatural superpower is manifestation. But for many of you, you have felt for a very, what this really is like imposter syndrome. Okay, this is coy perfectionism. You feel as though you're not enough, or it's not the right time, or something. But this mindset, which has been instilled in you by someone, is what's keeping you blocked, because again, there is something that you are supposed to have. Okay, you're supposed to have whatever this is, and it differs for every person. But there's something you're destined to have and you don't have it. You're constantly being left out in the cold. For some of you, you are destined to actually have a lot of wealth and abundance in all areas of your life, but you're constantly being left out in the cold. This could have come from some type of rejection or abandonment. Okay, that has now led to you not feeling validated, not feeling secure, or whatever the case is, but it's prohibiting you from getting to this level where you understand that you have all the tools and the resources that you need to manifest exactly what you want. So that's just something to be mindful of. And I just looked at this deck here. At the bottom of this deck is the waiting game. So some of you, it has been a waiting game. Underneath that is a dating card. Some of you, your love life has been on hold for a very long time. And I do feel like there are people who have been in and out of your life and in the background who have been purposely trying to look at this, cause confusion, and to slow things down to the point that you have become almost hopeless and you feel as though something is just not going to happen. The Ace of Swords is here. This is saying that right now there is some type of breakthrough. There is some type of love coming into your life, but also for some of you, there is a need for you to visit something from your past, possibly your childhood or inner child. Some of you, you know, there's so many different things that you can choose to do to help heal yourself, and you have to find what works best for you. But I do feel that there is something from your past that carries this it's a curse, but it comes from something that was very heartbreaking. And this comes out a lot. It's some type of trauma, but it's looming over you. It's something that you're gonna have to dig deep to find. For some, it's not that you have to dig deep. It's just you're gonna have to finally deal with it. But for some of you too, for some of you, you have like a closet witch, or there's someone in your life, and for some reason, I feel like it's family for some people. There's a family member, a friend, a lover, or someone in your life that watches you closely. They monitor you. This person may ghost you from time to time, but again, like I said before, I'm channeling like peekaboo, hide and go seek. Someone I feel is watching you, and they don't really have emotions for you. This is someone here who is very methodical, very analytical, very logical, king of swords. And then here with the strength card, this is the stronghold. So this could be someone here, air sign person, a hermit, Virgo type of energy. Doesn't have to be. This definitely could be someone who studies a lot about astrology and things like that, because whoever this is, they are very much skilled, and this person, they anticipate. Look, like I just said, astrology, wheel of fortune. Someone here anticipates something in your life according to moons, astrology, timing, your age, your placements in your chart, or something like that. So somebody here is a master illusionist. And it's a person who is very skilled in astrology, time, energy, metaphysics, things like that. So this is someone who in your life, most likely, they know exactly when to plot, plan, strategize. They know when to ghost you. They know when to come into your life. They know when to leave your life. This is someone who was just doing a lot of things behind the scenes, I feel. For some of you, this could be a Scorpio or a Cancer person. Doesn't have to be. Strong water here now. This person could have, this could be any sign. I'm definitely picking up a lot of Libra, Scorpio, Leo, and Virgo energy. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. And here's the King of Cups with the Chariot. See, this is a person, for some of you, this could be a masculine energy. This could be a man who has water in their chart. It doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be their moon sign, their rising, or something. This could be someone who definitely could have water somewhere in their chart, though. Scorpio and Pisces. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. Don't be so caught up on the signs. But for some reason, I'm being told like I should call out some of the signs. But you see here the King of Cups, the Chariot. This is someone who for sure they know when to use empathy and emotions, spirituality, their wisdom, their maturity, or whatever to get into your good graces. But this is someone who I do feel is in and out. This is someone who, with the Chariot card, they rush into your life, I feel, and they act as though they are there to protect you in some type of way. But what ends up happening is there are burdens that are created. The Nine of Wands here, it leaves you hanging on in this wounded warrior like energy. Some of you, again, this is a parent, this is a spouse, this is a lot of like narcissistic type of abuse that has now led to someone having imposter syndrome. If you look up imposter syndrome, this is a situation now where many of you, because of this conditioning, because of this type of abuse, you have a very difficult time with stepping out on faith. You are paralyzed by fear. No matter how good you are, you can be the best person in the room. You have all of the gifts, the talents, the abilities, the power, the magic within you. You still can't seem to see it. You seem to always feel as though there's someone that is in competition with you, or you fear competition. Yeah, you're always in your head. Look, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. You're always in your head to the point that you become mentally drained and exhausted. So when opportunities are presented to you, what tends to happen is you walk away from it. You don't see it. You don't believe it. You become very pessimistic. But the Four of Swords, this is definitely, again, with something here with timing. Somebody has been sending something to you, peeking, like it's peekaboo. They pop up in your life like, peekaboo, I'm here. And what they do is I feel like they love bomb you. They show you this love, this attention, this affection. They act like they are supporting you, and then what they do though is they plant a seed for you to go through like seasonal depression. So fours and eights are here. Some of you around April or around August, you could find yourself in a rut. There's something very significant about 4 and about 8, about Leo season, a Leo, or like the month of April. Because I have the number 8 out here, the strength card, the 8 of swords, and then I have 2 fours. There's 2 fours and 2 eights. Fours are about balance and 8 is about abundance. So for some of you, you have a person that possibly rushes in and out of your life. This could be a family member, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be anyone. It doesn't even have to necessarily be someone you know. This could be something even in the spirit, like it's a hex or curse or something. But this is seasonal. And you get it stuck in this rut of being stuck in your head and depressed, and 9 of Wands, to the point that most likely whenever it comes to you manifesting a new beginning, you just give up. You give up. There's no reciprocity here. And some of you, you've been in a cycle of overcompensating. Yeah, overcompensating with somebody here. And then there's delays and you're stuck at a crossroads. This is like being completely just abused. And to be honest with you, what I'm getting is for some of you, there could be a person in your family that has done this, and you could be carrying some type of karmic, like honestly, it's like a curse. You could be carrying the karma of someone in your family who was like a very just severe like narcissist. And because of the things that they've possibly done to other people, whatever the case it is, this could be affecting you. This could definitely be a masculine in your life. Some of the women, especially, there's a father figure somewhere in your history. It could be your father now that has been perhaps a very heavy narcissist with women, and because you carry that, like that curse, that ends like that generational curse, every person that you meet puts you in their energy of the narcissistic, like the narcissist empath paradigm. So you may not have really experienced a time where you had a connection that was not with someone who was very possessive or narcissistic, or who had addictions, or it was a lot of obsession and infatuation, as opposed to it being an equal take type of relationship. However, something is moving forward. You are being protected. Some of you, there is a Capricorn somewhere in your life of significance. That doesn't have to be their sun sign, but someone definitely has that Capricorn like energy. People who can be narcissistic at times, they tend to be very, very anal. With this Capricorn energy, I definitely get someone who is extremely anal. This is someone from your past though, but I almost feel like for some, you may be sensing that like this person is someone who they're like guiding you. To be honest too, you could even have a person who is an ancestor, a passed on loved one, or a guide that needs to resolve some type of karma. So you may need to go to a healer or figure out how exactly can you help heal whatever that karma is from a past life, or your family, or whatever it is, because this very well could be someone that you care for a lot, but because of what they did in their lifetime, you have inherited some type of debt from this person. If it's not past life or a passed on loved one or something like that, it's someone in your family now, or a romantic interest or something like that, you need to be very mindful, because for some of you, you are dealing with lovers especially. And these individuals, because of what they've done perhaps in the past, the things that they've never actually resolved, you now are inheriting that karma. But there is something here that is now being blocked, that is allowing this stronghold to be broken and you to move forward in love. But this is not something, you guys, that just happens just because. You still have to do your part, but there is something that is shifting in the energy that is allowing a lot of it's at least allowing you to have the clarity and the insight to see that there is something far bigger and greater than you that's blocking you, but there's also something much bigger and greater than you that is helping you. Nine of Cups. It's like you're meant to have wish fulfillment. Look at this. Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, we go from the eights to the nine. So there is progression here. And then the Sun, which is by far one of the most positive cards in the deck. So when it comes to you enjoying life, when it comes to you being happy and your cup just running over, even if you are single or whatever, you being able to have that abundance and self-sufficiency and the security that you have been building for the longest, but it comes from you healing something. Children are innocent. This child here is a small child on a white horse wearing all white. It's like you're gonna have to heal and purify something. In both of these cards, if you notice, this person, even this lady in this card, she has on white. There's something here that you're going to have to purify. And if you feel like you're doing all of this healing, this cleansing, and this clearing, and you're still not receiving a breakthrough, it's because there's still something here that you're needing to make some type of offer, make some type of peace, seek some type of forgiveness. This does not mean necessarily that you go and talk to someone from your past, but for some of you, whether it's journaling or you praying, meditating, or whatever it is that you need to do, you're needing to do this to have this breakthrough so that you can become free from a particular situation. And look at here, we have being free with the Fool card and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, this is definitely something in your family. And it is a stronghold that is blocking you from having your own family. It's a stronghold that's blocking you from having abundance. And it's all in the mind, because here with everything is fine, even with 10 swords in your back, Spirit is saying everything is fine. There is something here that is for sure meant to be yours, but there is something standing here in the middle of it. It's blocking it, and it's blocked whatever this opportunity is several times. This is like a situation that has been happening for the last 10 plus years. It has happened over 10 times. And it's time for you to free yourself. But some of you, you're looking within like, well, what is it? And again, it's like hide and go seek. You're counting down and you're waiting to either be found by something or you want to find something. But honestly, I feel like every single time you are about to find out the truth, there's a distraction that comes in. For some of you, the Tower here. Every single time you're about to finally have this breakthrough, it could be a romantic person, a friend, an enemy. Somebody comes in with a cup. Something to trigger you emotionally. But it distracts you. And before you know it, you end up with 10 swords in your back. And you tell yourself that everything is fine because perhaps this is your family. These are your long-term friends, or this is where you make money. This could be a job situation. Every single time you're about to leave or you know you need to leave, you get a raise. This could be something with family. Every single time you know you need to go no contact with that toxic sibling, cousin, parent, or whomever, something happens and you feel bad. This is a lot of mental games and manipulation that's causing a lot of illusions here. This is someone constantly playing on your psyche, trying to make you feel guilty for leaving things behind that are causing a stronghold in your life. And for some of you, you haven't discovered yet who or what it is, and that's really not what's important. You need to recognize the fact that there is a stronghold. Some of you, you're just like, oh, well, I'm being attacked. Yeah, but some of you need to wake up and see that some of this stuff, like I said, is generational. This is your own family doing this, or things that your people in your family have done that as a result of you being the person in the family that perhaps is chosen or that catalyst for change. Until you actually face whatever this situation is, it's gonna keep peeking up like peekaboo. I hope this makes sense. So let's see what else is going on here. For some of you, if this is, related to, romantic relationships, Some of you, like I said, you're supposed to be married. You're supposed to be in a committed relationship with someone, and it's supposed to be very, very abundant. There is a person in your life. And for some of you, your mind may think that, oh, it's my ex that's doing this. When in actuality, it could be a family member or a friend that is orchestrating things behind the scenes to make it look like it's someone doing this to you when it's not actually them that's doing it to you. You know, sometimes when you pray about things to be resolved, you don't have to have specifics. You know, you don't have to know the name. You just need to know that something is not right. And just as I said, that look at what came out, the moon. There is something here that is hidden. And y'all, I cannot make this up. Look at this card. The very first word on the card is illusion. Like I said, there is something here that is in your subconscious mind that someone honestly has planted there that makes you feel this deep fear and anxiety, or like you need to always proceed with so much caution, or you're going to be defeated in every situation, or there is no way that you can win. This is imposter syndrome. And then look at here. You have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Death card. There has been a seed of death that has been planted in your mind. Some of you, the truth is, it's time for you to get in therapy. It's time for you to figure out more about your cognitive behaviors. Like, how exactly do you deal with this? Because this is a lot of abuse. This is a lot of emotional and mental abuse here. And again, the reason why I say it's generational for some people is because some of you are looking at your life and you're like, I didn't have a terrible life. You know, I have great parents, or I didn't have issues in my family. Maybe you did not, but because you are chosen, because you are the catalyst for change, this could have been something, like I said, that happened hundreds of years. It's like several generations ago, but now it's coming up because it's karma that has to be balanced. And you've been chosen now to balance that. Somebody for sure has been doing a lot of plotting, scheming, lying, cheating, stealing. Is an opportunity. Like, there's somebody either around you, in your family, or this is something that is, like I said, a part of something that you have inherited that is putting a death to the good things in your life before they can actually even come about. It's like there's a cycle in your life that's not closing out. There's a rebirth that's not taking place. It's like something here is stuck at just death and it's not transforming. And this was all part of the illusion. I'm telling you, there's a hex, there's a curse, jinx, something here. It's a stronghold, and I feel like it's very much like a generational type of thing. And once you get past this, it's like you will be able to have the home, the house, the car, the job, the relationship, the friendships, the life, the lifestyle that you want, the birthright, whatever it is that you're supposed to inherit. But the crazy thing is, as I said before, for many of you, it's like it hasn't passed you by, but it has certainly been delayed. It's like now, yeah, 3 of Wands. And then look at what's here. 3 of Swords and the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. And then the Strength card is here. Some of you, there's a Taurus in your life. A Taurus or Capricorn. It's a strong, strong earth sign here. Some of you, whoever this person is in your family, is an earth sign, and you could have a lover in your life who is also an earth sign. But look at this here. You have 333. And what did I say again? The number 8. And then here is the 7 of Cups, and here's another 3. There are 4 threes out here right now. Look up the number 333. Look up the number 3333. But it's like, again, whenever there's supposed to be growth, expansion, happiness, success, whenever you are ready to celebrate, whenever it's time for you to have better friends, it's time for you to be fertile and abundant and to create something, there is something here that goes back to your inner truth that needs Seven of Cups. It's confusion. Somebody here, you're confused about what your inner truth is because you've been taught by someone that was false. There's a lot of false beliefs here. Distorted desires and perceptions, as I say all the time. Something here traditionally, something about your structure, your family, your past, something in your past. It's an illusion. And what I'm really getting for some of you, because I myself, now this is personal, I myself have seen this. If you ever do research on like the mother wound and the father wound, you guys are dating people or married to people, some even having children by people who are simply a representation of a very, very karmic person in your family. And some people, that's my twin flame, that's my twin flame. No, you go through so much hell and trauma with that person because you're meant to actually end some type of family hex, curse, or whatever by getting rid of this person out of your life. Everything, when you think about here in the spirit, where everything is signs, it's symbols, everything is a prop, it's a representation of something else. That person that some of you are considering that's taking you through hell, and you think, oh, this is my person. No, baby, that's somebody from 8 generations ago that has cursed your entire family, that you keep trying to make it work with, when the thing that you're supposed to be doing actually is getting rid of that person. Because again, something here, look at this, confusion at the bottom of this deck. I've never used this deck on the channel. But confusion is here. And then look, fork in the road, tarot reading. Some of you, look, cleanse your space, growth. You will grow from this situation. Missing piece. You are missing a major piece of the puzzle. Blackmail. Wow, I didn't even shuffle these cards. A physical altercation may break out. Somebody, if you find out exactly what is happening, who's sending this evil eye to you, all hell is going to break loose. I talked about this in a reading the other day where it was more of like a love reading, but truly, some of you, as you wake up to this, and since I came back from my 2-month hiatus, as your third eye opens and you really see these situations and you see who's really been blackmailing people and trying to blackmail someone that you know who's trying to come towards you, and all of the different rumors and the altercations and everything that's been done in the dark to keep you at a fork in the road, you yourself may want to fight somebody. There's some of you've experienced being terminated from jobs and all kinds of stuff. And I just said, I promise I have never used this deck, but I literally just said that everything is a sign and symbol. This is crazy. Something, Christmas, it says something significant about this holiday. Cash flow, a large lump sum of money. And the information or the situation may leave you shook. So somebody could have stolen some money. Somebody could have been paid to do something. Someone could be blackmailed. There's some type of rumor here. There's just, and this, guys, because with my gifts and the downloads I've been receiving, I am getting more past life stuff now. So for some of you, this is stuff that was even done in the past. Okay, it doesn't have to be 1,000 years ago. This could have been something that happened with your grandparents. Somebody could have cheated someone out of some money, blackmailed someone, stole somebody's husband or wife or whatever. And unfortunately, some of us, we are paying those debts. And that is the reason why every time there's a transformation, you get stuck at death and there's still no actual rebirth. So keep that in mind. Let me see. You guys, this really isn't anything to me. This is for some of you for sure related to a love situation. But I'm not going to focus on love here. To me, this is more of a spiritual message for you. Some of you, like I said, it's time for you to connect with a therapist, a healer, or someone that can actually assist you. There's for some deep family secrets that are going on that you need to. The secret itself is not what you need to go looking for. How to heal from whatever was done in the dark is what you should be focused on. Don't worry yourself with, well, who did it and why did they do it? That's not important. Okay. I know everyone wants to know things, but that's not what's important, honestly. I'm just gonna pull a few of these cards to tie the message up. I really hope this helps though, because it's a very strong message. Like, I got this download a few days ago, but today I just kept getting like hide and go seek and peekaboo, and I was like, what? So here, the path of least resistance, and then this is 34. Some of you could be around the age of 34. Something significant was probably supposed to happen when you were 33. If you're 34, there was something of great significance that was supposed to happen when you was 33. Here, number 66, dreams. Something that was part of your dreams. Maybe you were supposed to have an awakening. Maybe there was something that you always dreamed of that was supposed to happen, or whatever. But unfortunately, something was put in your path to block you. And Spirit is trying to help you see now that you need to go towards the path of the least resistance. When all of the doors in your life seem to be closed, it's because you haven't tried to open the correct door yet. You're still trying to make a situation work, or you're still trying to get the attention or the forgive. You're trying to get something that you don't need. There's a missing piece here. You're still trying to make the wrong person love you. You still think that you need to run from something, and that's not what you need to actually run from. It's a snake out here. There's a master illusionist. Blessing in disguise. 35, 34, 35, 66. 66 we know is balance. We're here in the number 6th year, 2022, in the 6th month of this year. There's a blessing in disguise. So you're being asked to see that here in your current circumstances, or whatever these conditions are, something is a blessing in disguise. Something was delayed, but that was part of the plan. Guiding light. So it says, in your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. Like I said, you don't have to go begging for clarity. It's going to find you. Bumpy ride. Don't be afraid to make a change. Regardless of how hard you perceive it to be, it can be fun if you allow it and let go of the resistance to it. And then what did I say? Bottom of the deck, perfectionist. Some of you, because you feel as though so many things have gone wrong. Some of you, you look at your family and you feel like your families have so much toxicity and trauma. You are trying so hard to be a perfectionist that you don't realize that you're stuck in imposter syndrome. You're not moving forward from trying to be so perfect. And you're trying to fix something that you didn't break. You need to keep your standards high and be honorable, but you need to let go of the need to be perfect. And then here, I'm going to leave it here. This is card number 18, home sweet home. Some of you left home at 18 running. And you haven't really understood why things are the way that they are. Share your gifts is here. You've been living a whole lie because of an illusion. You probably haven't shared your gifts, probably haven't tapped into your gifts. You probably don't work the job that you want to work. You're not with the person that you should be with. You probably have created a whole life and family based on something that is not actually for you. It's an illusion because you were trying to be perfect. And this card wraps up everything. It literally says, your home and family matters require your attention and tender loving care. It's going to almost be impossible for you to have the life and the family that you want if you are still trying to do things according to how things were in your family. Some of you, you have a hole in your own soul because of what happened in your family. And you're going to really have to let go of that. Your family and tribe, It's changing. And you're going to have to accept that. Because for some of you, the thing that is blocking you from having good friends, family, and abundance in your life is the curse that is upon your life because of your family. Understand that your family can be very karmic to you. So you're going to have to tap into the guiding light to figure out where you're supposed to go. But please stop trying to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect because it's your birthright to have great things. But you're trying to be perfect. And that's the reason why I'm getting the hide and go seek or like Hunger Games. You're in a matrix. There's always a way in and a way out of the matrix. But the thing about it, you're getting caught up in a loop. Because every single time you get close to an exit, something pops up. It's playing peekaboo with you. Hide and go seek. There's something you're supposed to find, which is the exit out of the matrix, but you can't find it. Because something keeps popping up. You're going to have to figure out what that is that keeps popping up. And let go of it quickly. Because for some of you, something keeps coming around. These 8s, 4s, 6s, and 3s are out here. You're close to the end. But you're going to have to really take the next step now to do something about this. Energy protection. It's 2 cards out here saying protection. You're going to have to protect your energy against these energy vampires. And that looks like almost like an evil eye to me. Somebody is sending an evil eye to you. Some of y'all got some closet witches and wicked people in your life and your family. And you need to be careful. It says your belief that you are not safe may be inviting in energy that is throwing you off balance. That's another thing. Your life is a projection of the energy that you're putting out. That's why I tell y'all, be careful with what you do, what you listen to that keeps you in a state of paranoia. You will never get anywhere if you are afraid to simply just take a step forward. If you think that everybody is after you, you're going to manifest a life where everybody is after you. If you feel like somebody is after you or whatever, what are you doing to stop it? It's time to take action for you to have some kind of balance in your life. But for a lot of you, this is a generational curse or hex. And cognitive behavioral therapy is important. It's time for y'all to get into some healing and therapy to figure out. Now, once you figure out what the curse, the hex, or whatever it is and where it's coming from, now how do you reprogram your mind to get out of it? Because it's really not fair that there is so much fortune and abundance and happiness here, but it's constantly being blocked. I mean, like constantly. It's a waiting game. Learning. You're constantly feeling tested in a situation. Some of you, this is in some type of soulmate, twin flame type of connection, but you're needing to discover some type of truth. Oh, look, contracts came out. Something about some kind of karmic contract. And it's all around toxicity. Higher power is here and the will. Yep. Transition. Another phase of life. Relocation. Some of you need to move away from something or someone. That's the only way a lot of you are going to ever actually have, look at this, happiness, dreams, and a love offer. It's if you get the hell away from whatever this is that it's chasing you. It's on your back. On your heels all the time. This is something, there's been an agreement made with someone. Somebody in your family made some type of really dark agreement at some point, and it has been affecting your life. You're going to have to see the truth about this or try to learn what this is. But it's time for you to align yourself with your higher self and connect with spirit so that you can have this, like I said, the death, the rebirth, and the actual transformation. Because changes are coming that's bringing in like a dream come true. But when it comes around this time, you're going to have to be able to get out of this loop that you're in. Or you're going to be stuck again. This is a karmic contract that you really have to get out of. And for some of you, like I said, you're very caught up on it's love, love, love. No, for some of you, this is something in your family. But because of this karmic contract in your family or with your family, it's causing you to have karmic contracts with all of your lovers. Okay? So I hope that helps. You guys, please let me know how this resonated in the comments, what some of you may be going through. I love you all. Always go within so that you never go without. And I will see you on the next one.